Hey, you take the measurements.
We'll get some logs and snow.
Aren't you glad you waited till the snow?
Yeah. Yeah, it's much harder to walk in the snow. It's like a 9-footer. It's a 6-footer over there. So
Getting logs.
6, 9, 7, 9.
So you're looking for railings?
Yeah, this railing and that railing. So it'll probably be about the same size as that.
Coming all the way up the stairs. What's the measurement?
It's 22 feet is long, so get something that's 22 feet. Then
You were thinking though it's going to be multiple pieces.
well, it depends if I can find a 22-foot long tree that's similar diameter from one end to the other. That should be okay. So it's actually going to be less than that because it's probably closer to 20 feet because I've got it wrapped around the big post down there.
Oh.
Probably wasting a foot there because it'll go into the end, this side of it.
Okay.
So probably closer to 20 feet.
You going to take the tractor back there?
No, I'll walk.
Take the wheelbarrow? Take your pack dog?
Yeah, pack dog. It'd be nice if it had a nice toboggan. I could make them pull it. So.
So tonight's dinner is going to be barbacoa beef, and that sounds fancy, but it's really just marinated, cooked, stewed beef with spices and like lime juice and some smoked chipotles. So my first secret to saving time is to pull out the Instant Pot. I already know I'm not gonna be standing in the kitchen for hours because it's gonna do all my cooking for me. So pull that out first. The next step is to get my ingredients together. The other thing I'm gonna use is USDA Choice loin tri-tip steak. When I buy this at Costco, it's a lot for me and Bryan to eat at once, right? And you can freeze it, but I'm gonna use a few pieces of it to throw it in the pot. And then I'm gonna chop up peppers and put in my chipotle and a lime juice and a little bit of chicken broth, and we'll be good to go. I like to buy chicken broth in the can. I get a case of it at a time. Just pour it in until it covers the bottom of the pan, okay? So now that the bottom of the pan's covered, that means the meat's not gonna stick. So I'm just gonna put enough meat that it covers the bottom. And now I'm gonna put my peppers on top and drop in my chipotles. These are kind of spicy, and Bryan doesn't like things too spicy, so I just use about a tablespoon. This is really dry because they dried out. Lime juice really gives it that tangy flavor, so I like to use a lot of that. Squeezing a bunch on here, you're like, how much do you squeeze? Maybe 2-3 tablespoons? I don't know, I think I probably put in 2 tablespoons worth, so anyway, put a little bit more. I like it tangy. Okay, so we got our smoky spicy already with the chipotle. We got our tangy. Now we need to add a little bit of salty. Okay. This one is bouillon, like it's called Better Than Bouillon, and it's like a beef flavored paste. This is really, really good if you kind of just want to get that salty gravy kind of flavor, that brown flavor. So I might add a little bit of this. I don't know, that's like a teaspoon. So if you want your stuff to be a little bit sweeter, you can use this. I think the beef barbacoa tastes really good with a little bit more sweet, so I'm gonna add some of this as well. Like, that's probably a tablespoon or 2, okay? And next I'm gonna add, chopping up some peppers. So what I'll have, after this is done cooking, it'll be shredded beef, and then it'll be with shredded beef with little peppers in it. All right, the last little step I've gotta do here is chop up the peppers. Beagle comes inside just to get a pepper, and then he takes it outside. Take it outside. And that's it. So it's pretty much ready to go. So you want to make sure the valve's closed in the back. If you are new to this, sometimes you forget and it doesn't pressurize. So just making sure your valve is closed on the back. And then you hit pressure cook. I'm gonna cook it for 40 minutes because I want the beef to be just peel apart. I want it to just flake with a fork. So that's a very simple way to use it. I've got a lot of clients that use the Instant Pot. They get hot, delicious, slow cooker meals in 40 minutes. And what did that take me? 5 minutes to put it together. So you can have chicken ready in 20 minutes. So, okay, it's ready. Take the lid off. Now we have to see how tender the beef is. Pretty much can pull apart with a fork. Just a little bit of work needed to kind of get that shredded beef texture that you want. How's Bryan using his? He's putting his in a taco. That's how I like my beef barbacoa, on top of black beans. Time to eat. So let me know what you guys think about these supper ideas. So people are always looking for ideas what to eat, and I'd be happy to share my expertise in the kitchen. So did you collect all the wood that you wanted to?
I think so. I might need some more railing wood. So we'll see. It'll be, I think each flight of stairs will be probably 2 pieces of wood. So, because there's no way I can put one piece all the way up and curve it. So, but I could do two pieces, I think. So I think it'll be all right that way. And I really don't have to. I can curve them just down here, right? So I just clamp one here. Once it cools, and then I can take it off and put the next one on. It's the same radius all the way up, so. And then I can just. So you just use this bottom part as the form. So, and I just make each one a little bit longer than it needs to be, and then I can trim them appropriately.
So you cut down some standing deadwood. What else did you get back there?
It's all dead. So I got it's anywhere from 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter for the railing, for this railing. And then I got some bigger stuff for the railing that goes around the opening through which the staircase goes. So the stuff that goes on top of the I-beam railings, the cables. So I would take those to the mill and just have them take the top and the bottom off.
Oh, right.
So it's a lot quicker. If I had a bandsaw, I could do it myself. But but they have a big bandsaw, I think. They have a regular mill, but they have I think a bandsaw that they can cut things with.
Oh, okay.
Like a stand-up vertical bandsaw.
Oh, okay.
So, but either way, they should be able to do it.
So is that a weekend project, or what do you think?
No, because it's not going to get done until, if I take it there, it's going to take 2 or 3 days for them to do it.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a weekend project, but it's not this weekend project.
Yeah.
So this weekend, we can hopefully get the steaming together. And
oh, that's coming up.
we might be able to steam the pieces for at least the first flight. Or at least practice with it. See how it works. So I cut down dead stuff, so I want to see how well it bends. If it doesn't bend well, I want to cut down some green stuff. But I think if you get it hot enough, it should work just fine. I don't think it really matters.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
All right, guys, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I need a battery-powered chainsaw. Maybe that's on the next list. If there's any suggestions, let me know.